Hey everybody, I'm Jelani.
And I'm Brooks.
And together we are Gold Figure Reviews. And for today, we have the second figure we're going to review. This is our Cable from the Zabu Marvel Legends wave. This is the Build-A-Figure. We showed you Zabu at the beginning with Kazar. So, you know, stuff happens.
And he traveled back from a dystopian future to warn us.
Yeah.
About the coming of apocalypse.
That's pretty much how this worked. Yeah. He is a future traveler. Cable is no different. He is awesome. He looks pretty good.
This is an X-Men suit from when he was kind of like a legitimate X-Man for a while.
Yeah.
And he has been for the most part.
He's still an X-Man.
Yeah, he's like an X-Man, but he can go rogue too.
Yeah.
He's kind of like Wolverine in that way. He's like, I'm an X-Man until it's time for me to do personal shit.
Then deuces. You know, he's always got daddy issues.
Yeah, he's got clone issues.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Issues, man. He's fucked up.
Yeah. Well, this is pretty awesome, though.
Yeah,
I mean, I like this head. I love everything about it. It's pretty much everything you want in a Cable, as far as the look. His eyepiece, which the eye shimmers, that's pretty cool. He's got the X on the scratches on his face. They do that really well.
He's the wild man of Borneo.
That's right. Nice hair. It's pretty decent.
Yeah, they're kind of cool.
Yeah, he looks down pretty good. He looks up pretty good. He goes side to side pretty good. So he gets into those dynamic poses. Mm. He's got a flying character head, and he doesn't fly, but it's cool.
He could.
Yeah, he probably could.
If only the techno-organic virus wasn't constantly eating at his body.
That's true. That's why his hair's all gray and he's angry. But yeah, I like the X's on his top part here. It's pretty good. I like that. I mean, and as you pull him back, it doesn't really hinder it, but he's got that good click too when he goes up and down. That's nice. We'll just do his articulation one night. His arms go out pretty good, out pretty far. He also comes with that gun. Just want to show you that.
I was there throwing like the scimitar, around that time that he started doing that was when he was wearing this.
We need to start getting scimitars. I'm pretty sure there's a scimitar out there we can use. Yeah, you can jazz up these figures, but he's double jointed on his elbows, but he's pins. Yeah. He should have pins by now. But he's got the gun gripping hand. And like I said, we got this from our friend Richard. So thank you, Richard, for this. And he's allowing us to do this, but we don't have a box. So we're just going to show off the figure as is. So far, so good, though. He looks good. Can he Jean-Claude Van Damme?
He cannot.
He cannot. No. He's too big.
Too old for that shit.
My hips. He turns all the way around. So that's pretty good.
My telekinetic powers can't protect me from arthritis.
His knees are double jointed, but they are pinless. So it is what it is.
I did it for the legs, but not the arms.
Yeah. Got a boot cut. Tilt up and down. It's got good. Yeah. But he can stand on his feet, so that's pretty good. Of course, looking at the techno-organic arm, that looks pretty good too. I like the little pouches too on his belt. The detail of that as well is great. And the other gun that he has, which is pretty nice.
Yeah, it's kind of more like a regular bang.
Yeah. He's got the whole
double barreled, of course.
Yeah, you can't put the smoke in these. That's kind of sucks. I like the smoke holes and the blast effects as well. But yeah, it looks good. I like the gun. Said the arm looks pretty decent. He's got pouches on his legs, of course, the necessary pouches. You know, yeah.
So
and the knee
like
pads.
bullets in them.
Yeah, that's right.
Tissues or whatever you might need.
That's right.
Visine, his stash.
Yeah, everything. It's a pretty good looking figure. I think I like it.
Pretty nice. Out of this new wave, he's one of the ones I'm kind of looking forward to more.
Yeah. He's very, very cool.
And there we have some other Cables. And on the far left, we have Cable from it was from I think like the early 2010s.
Yeah.
late 2000s era when he was during the whole Messiah complex deal when he was like raising hope in the future. And he looks pretty nice. And next to him is the Rob Liefeld version, which would have been like the classic version of Cable that we remember from back in the day.
Yeah.
He's got the ridiculous shoulder pads, the fucking canteen thing around his neck.
Yeah.
Like all the bells and whistles that you expect.
Super Liefeld.
Yes, he's Liefeldian.
Yeah.
To the max.
All pockets.
And on the other side, we have the Josh Brolin version from the Deadpool 2 movie, which I still haven't seen yet. But
it's very good.
I've heard it's good, yes.
It involves time travel.
I would guess that because of Cable.
Yeah.
And next to him is the Age of Apocalypse Cable X-Man, Nate Gray. And, he's pretty cool, too. And he did end up moving into the regular Marvel Universe at some point. And they did a whole storyline called Age of X-Men, too. And it was crazy. But, yeah, he seems to, seems like a meeting of old war horses. We'll sit around the table and talk about the good old days. But, yeah, so it's good to see this version of the character. This costume has been like one that we've been needing a Cable of.
Oh, yeah. He's a fantastic X-Man in this costume. Plus, this goes really well now I'm thinking about it with the X-Men 97 wave.
Yeah, he could fit in easily. Like, the colors are so bright and vibrant.
Yeah.
You could believe it. He was from, or intended for the X-Men 97 show. So it's nice that he can also fit in with that particular. And here he is with the 90s era X-Force team. At least most of them.
Yeah, that's a good bit of them.
Yeah, Farrell's the only one I think that's missing. Well, Mimic was on for a little while, too.
Yeah. We have a Mimic.
Yeah, Mimic.
We need a Mimic and Farrell.
Yeah, Mimic and Farrell, I think, would pretty much fill out the 90s X-Force. But Shatterstar's here, which is nice. He was one that I missed. Well, I wish I'd have gotten. But I'm sure he'll pop back up eventually. And Sunspot, he looks pretty good. And he comes with those cool black blast effects. Mm-hmm. Which was nice. And Domino, of course. And she was more of the kind of 2010s era Domino.
Yeah.
But I think, she works fine with the other X-Force guys. And Caliban in the back was a Build-A-Figure. And this is the version of Caliban that was the Horseman of Apocalypse. Before he changed, he turned purple when he joined X-Force. So he's not exactly in the right costume, but, he was an X-Force.
Yeah, an X-Force.
He's an X-Force. Yeah. And we also have Warpath, of course, who looks very nice. I love the huge ass shoulder pads with the tassels on them.
Oh, yeah. He's way better looking than his brother.
Yeah. He's like way more interesting than Thunderbird was. Not to speak ill of it. Well, I guess he's not dead anymore. So fuck him. And, of course, Boom Boom. Very nice. We all love Boom Boom. And Siren in the back there behind Richter, who I almost forgot because his face is obstructed by Boom Boom's time bomb. But yeah, he's there. He's there. And, of course, Cannonball, the leader of the New Mutants and X-Force.
Yuck.
Yeah. So, yeah, it looks nice. It's nice to have this kind of Cable, responsible Cable, I call him. Like, this is when Cable's trying to be a good role model.
All right, and here he is with his ex-family. Of course, he is the child of the Goblin Queen, which is, what's her name?
Madeline Pryor.
That is Madeline Pryor. Yeah, she's... Yep. And she's the clone of that Jean Grey. And, of course, the father is none other than Scott Summers.
I had to give up my son.
Yeah, he's not happy about that. And we've also got Bishop here for moral support because he's the one that takes the baby into the future.
Yeah, it should be interesting to learn how Bishop lost or got separated from Nate in the time stream. I'm sure next season will reveal that.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll tell us everything. X-Men 97 has been blown out of the water.
Oh, yeah, it's been great.
This figure basically can go in with these as well.
I think if they make a Cable for 97, you could switch its head for this one. You'd fit perfectly.
Yeah, he'd be perfect.
All in all, he's a good figure. I like this version of Cable, and he comes with a couple of pretty decent guns. But I think he falls a little bit short still in the extras department. And we give figure points here. And this guy would get 4.5 from me. He's good, but he's missing, like, he needs a few little extras. Like, he needs a scimitar. Like, that's one thing that I think he should have. But he does have, like, a nice, there's a lot of possibilities with this guy as well. So what do you think? How many figure points do you think this guy deserves?
Yeah, you know what? I agree. He's a 4. I mean, he's much needed. We needed another Cable. This is our comic version too. He's a comic version with this outfit.
Yeah.
And we needed this outfit. So it's cool. And you could probably swap the Cable heads with other Cable bodies. I don't know why you wouldn't, but it'd be good change for a different thing. Or
it's an option.
Yeah. You're pretty good with it. And tell us guys what you think about this Cable figure. How many figure points would you give it? And like, share, and subscribe. We've got 400 subscribers, so thanks a lot for that. And of course, get out there and go figure.